Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be trying to do one where I can show kind of how I hide some of my breakouts. Get some pretty good ones here, although my lighting kind of sucks so you can't see them that well right now, but here maybe that's better. And just going to try something new today because I don't really do foundation that much. A little bit of that, and this. So first off, I'm going to take some primer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and I'm just going to do this. I find the primer works better if I apply it with my fingers than if I do with my sponge, so that's what I'm doing. And you don't need too much, just enough to gently fill in, or at least somewhat fill in, some of the nooks and crannies in your face, because we all know we get little lines around our faces, especially under the eyes, from not getting enough sleep, not drinking enough water, smiling a lot, smoking, using a straw. You can get lines around your mouth from that, and all sorts of things. Now I'm going to take a Conceal and Correct palette. This one's by Hard Candy. And for the red spots, you use the green, obviously, because that's just, it's a complementary color to the red, so it neutralizes it. So it doesn't look like it's there. Now if you have a little bit of red cheek issues, that's too red, or a red nose, use that there too, because I know the feeling. And I've also noticed it does wonders to hide my scars. Next, if you have dark circles under your eyes, which are usually purple, you'd use a little bit of yellow of the corrector. And then they have a purple one in here, and that's usually for brightening, so I'm gonna try putting that in some of my highlight spots, like center of my forehead, along my cheekbones, and down the bridge of my nose. I don't know, I've heard that's supposed to brighten, so I'm gonna try it. Now I'm gonna take my damp beauty sponge that I just washed and just gently blend. Now I use a repeating dab motion for my blending. I find it works well for me, but whatever method works well for you, go with that. Now, since they didn't have my shade when I bought this foundation, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless in 110, which is porcelain. They now have a lighter shade called, that's 102, I believe, that's fine porcelain, which may fit me better, but this is a little bit yellow for me, so I don't wear it often. And I'm going to put just a little bit of that on a palette lid like so, and then I'm gonna go into my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white because it helps lighten it up a little bit and helps with some of the yellowness on me, and I'm just gonna mix some of that in there. And I'm going to take the back end of a tiny brush to mix those so that it gets evenly blended. Make sure you don't get too much of the foundation and foundation mixer, otherwise you'll end up having to use way too much, and that's just not a good look on anyone. And then I'm just going to take what's on the end of that brush and put that on my theme. Much better shade for me. Now, obviously use whatever shade of foundation fits your skin tone. Don't go with what would fit mine. I'm a pale person, generally speaking. And occasionally even I fudge up and end up with too much foundation. Do not forget to blend down onto your neck. And if you use a little bit too much foundation, take a clean end of your sponge and just go over everything, just with the same dabbing technique. It'll pick up extra foundation. And yeah. So there's that part done. Now, even though this is a matte poreless one, I like to try to set this, which I'm going to need more powder for that soon. But I just use the Wet n Wild Coverall Press Powder Compact. This one's in Fair, and it works. It's fairly translucent. So it works for me. Now, you don't want to powder first if you're going to use a cream contour or anything like that, because that won't work so well after using cream products. After using powder product, it doesn't work as great, at least in my experience. And again, I'm just doing the light dabbing technique at first, and don't forget to powder on your neck and under your chin and your ears if you put foundation on them. And just try to gently press it in. Now, again, another technique I like to use to press it into the foundation and stuff and make it look not cakey is to take another clean side of the beauty sponge that is slightly damp and just dab, slightly and gently. This I've noticed helps make me not look cakey, which I find is really hard for me because normally whenever I put foundation on I always look cakey and I'm not fully sure if I'm just doing a wrong technique or what, but yeah. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a more neutrally-ish, not really, but kind of sparkly eye look, but I'm gonna try not to go into, ow, I have an injury on my thumb still, so doing stuff with my thumb just doesn't work. But I'm gonna be taking this Hard Candy Metal Eyes palette that I was using for my foundation. And I'm just going to go in with this bronzy color on the outer corner and then the gold on my lid. Now, first I'm going to take out my jumbo pencil so that it gets that This is just NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And you don't need to make it super white or anything. It just works well as a base for me personally. I know a lot of people nowadays use concealer now instead or whatever, but not me. I'm still over here using the jumbo pencil because it works for me. So I'm just going to use the brush that they provided. Go into the bronze on the top right hand corner. And just, if you've been here a while, you know I like doing outer corner and then into the crease, only the same on the other side. This is, I believe, normally called a cut crease. Now I'm also going to gently blend some of that under my eye as well, since I think it makes a nice frame, and just gently blend. Now I'm going to go back into my Ecos Tool palette and take the small eyeshadow brush and go into that gold. Pop that on my lid. Now, if you're doing the bronze, you can also, if you're a Harry Potter fan, go in with blue instead. And it could be a Ravenclaw look, or you could do golden red, and it could be a Gryffindor look, or you can do silver and green, and it could be a Slytherin look. And then we have Hufflepuff, which doesn't have any metallic colors in with them, and you can just do yellow and black instead. You can do whatever freaking colors you want. Today I'm just doing this because I want to. And there is a synopsis of how I do my stuff, because I wanted to. I did this look because I wanted to. That's essentially it, yeah. And then I'm going to take this blendy brush and just blend around the edges, just gently. I'm trying to determine what color I want to do for my eyebrows. Or what shade. Here's my big elf palette. I got it for Christmas. Just whatever palette you have, honestly, use what you got. Okay? You don't need to go buy a million palettes. You don't need to go buy the most expensive palettes to look fabulous. Okay? The makeup just helps. It is not the end all be all. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of a reddish brown, and I use it for my eyebrows a lot, though I could really just start using purple and it would match my hair. And I don't try to get underneath my hairs, I just brush it lightly over top of my hairs, so that it just slightly darkens the hair that's already there, instead of actually shaping or changing my shape or anything. It's just, here's where my eyebrows naturally are. Which I have decently thick eyebrows, so. Now I take this little brushy brush and just brush through, which blends the shadow into the brows a little bit better and lightens them up gently. Oh, excuse me. That protein shake is not fully agreeing with my belly. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner. And I also go right gently on the underneath edge, and then I just go and make a line like that. And like that, and then you fill in that line. And there we go. I did a fairly big wing, so close to the lash line. Right on the outer corner, again close to the lash line, make a line out, and bring it back in, then fill it in. Sisters, not twins. But they at least look like sisters. That's the important part. Okay, now I'm going to take my eyelash curler, which again, I really need a half one since this one is just too curved and too wide for my eyes, because I have tiny eyes, I guess. But it works enough for now. And then I'm taking my CoverGirl Peacock Flare. And I know my videos are really long. I am so sorry if you don't like that, but I've always liked the ones where you get to see the entire process, not you get to see one side and then poof, the other side's done, you know? But that might be because I go back and forth with it instead of one at a time. And then just gently wiggle along the bottom lashes. Now you can also get as close to the base of your lashes as possible and do a little wiggle. It's supposed to make your eyelashes look fuller or something. But I've never had much success with that. Personally, anyway. But each their own. Each their own. Everyone's different. Everyone has their successes and failures and whatnot. Now, I like to make my eyes look bigger, so I add a little bit of white eyeliner to my waterline, which also serves to help me look more awake, which, considering I'm not sure what sleep is, really. I don't sleep that much. It's always a good idea. And you can always also add white to the inner corners as well for the same thing. Although some people just use eyeshadow for that. I guess it might work better. And you don't follow me for the answers. You follow me because I have fun and encourage you to have fun. I swear. Or at least I try to encourage y'all to have fun. Because everybody should have fun with their lips. Now today, I think I'm going to go in with Lucky Clover from my Moonchild Glow Kit. You guys do whatever highlighter you feel like if you try to do this look. I've been kind of going through a Lucky Clover theme lately. I've been wanting to use it a lot more. Maybe I'll do a green makeup look soon and use a lot of Lucky Clover, or I could always try to do a zombie look and use Lucky Clover as the highlighting color for that. No idea. Whoop. Now, I know some people highlight their chin area, but I have the scar there and I don't like to bring attention to it that much, so yeah. And one thing I really love about these highlighters is they're definitely buildable. But I've seen some fantastic looking ones by Wet n Wild at Walmart lately. Like, seriously, y'all should take a look. They all look fabulous, and if they work great for y'all, let me know in the comments because I want to know, okay? Because if they work great, I might get some, because having some cheap highlighters, yeah, your girl likes to sparkle. Now, I'm just going to take this CoverGirl Outlast All Day Intense in the color Caramel, I believe. And I'm just going to put on the color. Now, my foundation ended up covering some of my lips, but I can still see my normal lip line, so. Now, this may be weird, but sometimes I underdraw my lips because I have pretty decently sized lips and stuff, and some people think it's weird that my lips are so full instead of super thin. But whatever. Today I'm just trying to follow my natural lip shape. And this thing comes in two parts. It has color and then it has a gloss. And, well, I think today's a gloss day. Now, I don't know how many of you were around in the early 2000s. I might have some much younger followers here. But if you were around in the early 2000s or the 90s, do you remember all those fabulously flavored lip glosses? Like the Lip Smackers lip gloss and all that? Or the cookies and cream lip gloss from Bath & Body Works? I wish they would come back, because this lip gloss with, like, no decent scent and no flavor, it's just annoying to me. I miss the flavored stuff. I really do. No, I'm just dabbing this so I don't mess up the color. And there you have it. A fairly neutral, normalish look with lots of sparkle, because I'm sorry, I can't do just a normal look without sparkle. It's just not possible. It just can't. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy and have fun. And remember, makeup is an art form. And you are the artist. Become whoever or whatever you want to be. And I'll see you soon in my next video. So,